Candlewick on Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of A Tyranny of Petticoats, 15 stories of belles, bank robbers, and other badass girls. Edited by Jessica Spotswood. Performed by Bahni Turpin. To Bessie Coleman, Marie Laveau, Annie Oakley, Rose O'Neill Greenhow, Bonnie Parker, and all the other women named and nameless whose stories have inspired ours. Introduction. I grew up right outside Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, site of perhaps the most decisive battle in the Civil War. My family and I picnicked on the battlefield and went for hikes there, pausing to read the historical placards. Later, in high school, my friends would play their guitars and we'd watch the sunset at Devil's Den and try to take pictures of ghosts in Triangular Field. History wasn't just a collection of dates I memorized from textbooks. It was tactile and ever-present. When I was 12, I read Gone with the Wind and fell in love with historical fiction. As an adult, I can see the many ways in which the novel is problematic, but at 12, I was utterly enchanted by Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler. My grandparents took me on a trip to Louisiana that summer, and we toured plantation museums and walked the streets of New Orleans. I came home and began writing a series of thinly veiled Gone with the Wind knockoffs about headstrong Southern girls, all set in Louisiana instead of Georgia. Those novels live in my closet at my parents' house, deservedly so, because they're terrible, but I still love reading and writing historical fiction. My first trilogy, The Cahill Witch Chronicles, is set in an alternate version of 1890s New England. One of the reasons I sought out historical fiction rather than reading straight-up history, the way my Civil War buff father did, was because I wanted to read about girls. But their stories were mostly missing from textbooks and historical sites. Despite their many important contributions, women, especially queer women, women of color, and women with disabilities, have too often been erased from history. While on a writing retreat with my friends Andrea Kramer, Marie Lou, and Beth Revas, I mentioned that another friend had suggested I edit an anthology.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?